2022 BMW i4 M50 first test. This electric sedan is almost there. The more we drive high-performance EVs, the more we become convinced the greatest engineering hurdle is not batteries or motors, but rather figuring out how to program sold. It's not the easiest thing to do in a gasoline-powered car either, but those vehicles have more levers you can pull to get the desired result. Creating the same or greater emotional connection with the driver with fewer inputs continues, apparently, to vex EV engineers globally. The good news is, the performance part of the equation is already taken care of. Just look at the 2022 BMW i4 M50 here. By the numbers, its performance is fantastic. As we predicted, it'll gap an M3 competition in a straight line, hitting 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds, 0.2 seconds quicker. The gas-powered M car needs a full quarter mile to catch up, with the two tied in that run at 11.6 seconds. The M3 competition did, however, go 4.8 miles per hour faster than the i4 M50's 120.9 mile per hour trap speed. Note the i4 M50 must be in Sport Boost mode to achieve maximum acceleration, other modes won't cut it. The gas-powered car stops a little shorter, 2 feet, but no surprise there considering it's 1,348 pounds lighter than the 5,093 pound i4 M50. Still, the BMW EV's ability to stop from 60 miles per hour in 104 feet is impressive. Even more impressive is its consistency, as heavy EVs tend to overheat their brakes after a few emergency stop tests. Not this one. It's equally unsurprising the lighter, nearly as quick M3 comp pulls higher G on the skid pad and sets a quicker figure-8 lap, but that's also due in part to the i4 M50's overly aggressive stability control that cuts your throttle inputs until the steering wheel is nearly straight, even when the ESC is off. Why BMW programmed it this way is a mystery, as the car clearly has the power to perform well, and other M products have an actual drift mode. In other words, BMW isn't known for being afraid of some sideways action. Regardless, 0.94 grams on the skid pad isn't bad, nor is the 24.5-second figure-8 lap at 0.80 average. All that performance is especially impressive when you consider the M3 comp rides on a stickier tire and runs wider meets in the front. While it rides on a BMW spec Michelin Pilot Sport 4 summer tire, the i4 M50 makes do with a BMW spec Pirelli P0 Elect high performance all season. Specifically designed for EVs, it's also a run-flat tire and has low rolling resistance properties, so keeping up with the M3 comp while using this rubber is even more impressive. Also bear in mind we're talking about the highest performance M3 ever made. The M3 comp is everything the M division knows how to do to make a gas-powered mid-size luxury sedan fast, and it's one of our favorite sports sedans. The 2022 BMW i4 M50 is the company's first crack at an EV sedan, more comparable to a standard M3 in terms of performance. Give the i4 M50 the competition treatment, or the full boat competition sport treatment, and things will get real interesting. Also remember the fact this i4 M50 is $76,760 as tested, which is basically the same as the base price of an M3 comp and much less than the nearly 6 figures a lightly optioned M3 comp sells for. More than numbers, those are all just numbers, though. The driving experience is where the gas-powered cars still retain a serious edge over electric cars. As wildly capable as the 2022 BMW i4 M50 is, it feels like a cutting-edge, full-motion driving simulator. That said, we are talking about it in the context of the i4 M50 being a performance vehicle. If you looked at it simply as an electric 3 Series, the i4 is great. It's quiet, it's quick, it charges quickly, it has plenty of range, and it's plenty comfortable. However, driver isolation is the main problem from the driving enthusiast's perspective. The i4 M50's interior is extremely quiet, which leaves you feeling disconnected from the outside world as it rushes past. The optional high-performance tires on their 20-inch wheels don't squeal until they're at their absolute limit, so there's not much audible feedback there either. Likewise, the steering feels artificial and detached, like a poor simulator steering wheel, rather than one connected to wheels and tires. As a result of all this isolation, it feels less like you're driving an amazing sports sedan on a beautiful mountain road, and more like you're inside a massive full-immersion, full-motion video game. You feel the G-forces pulling you around in the seat, and you see the scenery whizzing by, but it feels distant. Other issues we have with the 2022 BMW